Hello and welcome to Flight Test Debriefs. These are the video series that me and my colleagues are preparing for you to make you as successful as we can on the day of your flight test. My name is Anna, I'm a pilot examiner, and today I have just a brief set of comments about a partial flight test. Generally speaking, a partial flight test is a really easy one in the sense where you only have one or two exercises that you will be tested on. So it's really easy to just focus on those one or two exercises and really ace them. However, there is a couple of things that you really need to think about. First of all, make sure that your partial flight test, the retest, will happen within 30 days of your original flight test. The old rule was within the 30 days of their original letter of recommend. That was updated. This is within 30 days of your original flight test. If you have any weather, if you have medical, if you have any paperwork, aircraft availability issues, it does not matter. 30 days is 30 days. So don't plan your partial flight test on day 30 just in case you don't have good weather. Deal with those couple of exercises right away. Get retested within a few days maximum and be done with it. Second, there is no partial of a partial. If you have two exercises, you fail one of them, guess what? You failed the entire flight test. The whole flight test has to be fully retested, not the partial retested. You need to redo a full flight test. So for those two exercises, really make sure you do them perfectly. Third is the evaluation. I would totally expect to have 3s and 4s on those items. If you get 2s, it would still be a pass. I'm not evaluating any other item on that partial flight test. So for instance, if you failed your steep turn, it needs to be redone. Yes, I do put on the flight test report only the mark for a steep turn. But if, for example, your landing or approach for landing was so bad that I needed to take control for safety reasons and land the plane, it would still be an unsuccessful flight test, unsafe landing. That would constitute the failure of the partial flight test, which is the failure of the full flight test. You need to redo the full flight test again. So even though other items are not being tested, they kind of are. They have to be safe. I don't put the marks down for them, but they cannot be unsafe. So don't go fancy, don't do specialty landings because you don't have to. Normal takeoff, normal landing. Keep it nice and simple and make sure you follow the flight test guide. Other than that, prepare it the same way as you prepare for your full flight test. Come well prepared, rested, aircraft ready. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask your instructor or post it down in the comments below. Make sure you do bring all your paperwork. You need to have a new letter of recommend. Your old letter of recommend will not count. Even if it was within the last 30 days, you have to have a letter of recommendation from your instructor for the partial retest. Have a copy of your original flight test report because I need to confirm exactly what we are testing, not just specialty landing, but if it's short or soft field, this is exactly what we will do. And make sure your medical is still valid, that you still have your license with you or student pilot permit, so everything else is as per the usual list of documents. Good luck on your flight test. Hopefully you don't need this video because you don't need the partial flight test and you succeeded at your original one. But for those who do need this help, I hope it was helpful. Subscribe to the channel for the new updates and good luck on your partial flight test.